Gonna give you all a couple of minutes to get in here, as I always do. Let the notifications notificate. If you are watching the replay and you're watching from this point in the video, there are timestamps in the comments. No need to sit here and wait. Unless you just want to watch me, watch you, watch them. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 2 more minutes. 2 minutos más. Less than 1:30. One minute. Sure, slightly see-through. Don't worry about it. Oh, I guess I could have been doing this, huh? 30 seconds. $15. Oh, is it time? It's time now. What's up, gang? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to today's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please make sure y'all do the things like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. All right. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavvySentient.com. That's the only place that you can book. I will never be in the comments trying to solicit a reading because that's ghetto and we don't do that. Okay. I do not have a WhatsApp. Don't let nobody try to trick you into calling them. I don't have one of those. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's reading. All right. So, we're going to start with a little astrology. Just something slight. Okay. Something slight. All right. So, the astrology actually ties in to the channel message, like they go together like they real bad. All right, so I'm gonna start with the astrology. I'm gonna make it quick because I seem to lose y'all on the astrology. I guess some of y'all are just not astrology girlies. Y'all don't really care about what the planets is doing, but y'all really should care more about what the planets is doing because they always tie into the message every single time. They don't miss. All right, so just real quick, what was interesting as I pulled up the astrology is that right now in the sign of Pisces, there is a stellium with 4 planets involved. Hey, girl. So the planets involved are North Node is not really a placement. I mean, a planet, but it's a node, a position. Okay. So North Node, Saturn, Neptune, and Venus, all in the stellium. Thank you. All in Pisces, okay? So North Node in Pisces, this is about embracing your intuition, surrendering control, and exploring your spiritual growth. Saturn in Pisces is about discipline and structured spirituality. All right. Neptune in Pisces is about heightened intuition and sensitivity. Like increased sensitivity, okay? And then the Venus in Pisces is unconditional love and heightened empathy. Saturn in Pisces also does represent boundaries, so some of you all might be feeling kind of spiritually stuck or just like stuck in general. So the channeled message, so when I was channeling, look what happened. I felt like this really ecstatic. Thank you, Charlie. I felt this really ecstatic energy as I went into the channeling, okay? And Spirit said, think with your intuition. Reach out to us. 818. We change everything. We are here to help, or we are your help. Reach out. Okay, so they specifically gave me angel number 818. They don't ever give me angel numbers. Sometimes they give me names, but they don't ever do nothing like that. So what is angel number 818? 818 represents new beginnings, fresh starts, personal empowerment and manifestation, abundance and prosperity, alignment with your higher purpose, and the actionable steps you can take towards embracing angel number 818 is to let go of what no longer serves you, focus on your goals, stay open to receiving abundance from unexpected places, and trusting your spiritual path, okay? So, like I said, all of this ties in together. Pisces is the most spiritual sign. It's the most spiritual place that you can have any planet in your birth chart. The fact that there's 4 of them right now is very significant, and it's very powerful energy. I don't know if you all have been feeling it, but I have been feeling for a minute that the collective is shifting, that the collective is shifting to a more spiritual reality. Like spirituality is becoming more normalized. People are leaning more into it. It doesn't feel like something that is as taboo as it has been over the years. A lot of us have, thank y'all. My friend says that all the time. But she weird. But we are, as a collective, making spirituality more normalized. Like it's the norm now. It's not as taboo as it was when we were growing up. A lot of us grew up in Abrahamic religions, and so we were taught, like, don't touch that, don't do that. If you do that, you playing with demons, you playing with spirits. Like they tried to terrify us. And now, as adults, as people who are more spiritually evolved, coming into these spiritual practices and these paths, we're realizing how much more powerful we are when we embrace this. Okay. So we've been deceived. We have been deceived. But we understand that now. We understand that there is power in this path. So let's go ahead and pull a Celtic cross for the tarot. And see what's going on for the collective. Thank you. I got it from Amazon many moons ago. All right, so what is in the center of this reading for my collective here? What is in the center of this reading for my collective here? The Celtic cross is the name of the spread. All right, so in the center of it is the Tower. And if y'all know tarot, or if y'all are familiar with this card, don't be afraid, because the Tower is not necessarily a bad card. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the main spread before I get into your personal energy on this side. But yeah, fear not. The Tower is here though, and I personally think that the Tower is a great card, and I'll explain why when we get into that. All right, what's crossing this Tower though? Okay, I don't know what's crossing it. It flipped upside down. I'm not going to look at it until we get to it. All right, what is the future possibility for the collective here? Oh, shorty, you always out here naked. But it's the star. The future possibility is the star. All right, what's at the root of all of this? What's at the root of all of this for the collective? Oh, okay. Okay. The Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I love that energy actually as the root. What's in the past environment for my collective here? Okay. And what is the expected future? What is the expected future? Okay. All right. So, like I said, in the core of this reading, we do have the Tower energy. Now, the Tower is about upheaval. It is about change. Usually, Tower energy, you can probably relate to this when I give you this example. All right. So, there's going to be times in your life, or you may have had some times in your life where you might have felt stagnated, where you knew that a situation or a relationship or something in your life needed to end, or a cycle needed to be closed out. And for whatever reason, you just couldn't bring yourself to do it. Okay. So when the universe gives you several warnings or signs that something has to end and you're like, nah, I can't, the universe was like, okay, cool, I can. And so what the universe chooses to do is to like fuck that shit up, but it's in the most uncomfortable and unexpected way possible. Okay, so for example, dang, that example was extreme that I just got in my head. I don't think y'all, I'm not gonna say that, but spirit's like telling me this. But let's say there's a relationship that you know needs to come to an end, and you can't do it. Spirit will make that person hurt you in such a terrible way that it literally cripples you. Like, it may put you in just like the worst state of emotional distress possible. And you would be like forced, like they would hurt you so bad that you would be forced to not even deal with them anymore. So because spirit was like, get rid of them, and you couldn't, they found a way so that you could. All right. So what's crossing this energy? This could be about a job, a person, a relationship, like whatever it is. That's what this Tower is. What's crossing it is the Three of Cups. All right. So the Three of Cups energy, this is an energy that represents your community, the people that you surround yourself with. Now, it fell in a way that was crossed. But if it was to fall upside down, like if you were to take this energy as upside down, this could represent that there are certain people in your life, certain people in your community who are not for you. And you may not want to believe it. You may not want to see that. But these people are fake friends. They're frenemies. They're false support systems. These are the kind of people who would like hype you to your face, but then you would never see them show up to your events. You would never see them repost your content. You would never see them like speaking publicly about the things that you're working on or that you're trying to accomplish. It's only when they're in your face that they want to support you at all. That's the kind of energy that you're dealing with. So I feel like some of you all have people around you that have to be removed, shaken up. Now, if this resonates for you, like national scale, if we're talking about America, there are people who are falsely supporting, saying that they're for us, we're doing this for the good of the country, and they're not. And what's happening even on that, I don't know if y'all been peeping the news lately, is that, you know, this tower energy is coming through and shaking things up. Like, you're not who you say you are, and we're about to expose you. Okay, them reports is dropping. If y'all following, you know, what's going on with the government here in the U.S., those reports have dropped. One of them at least. Okay, but like in your personal life, you may be seeing that certain people are being exposed. They're being shown for who they are. Okay, so the future possibility here is the star card. There's a possibility for healing, and that's not to say that you're gonna make up with these people, but this energy is an energy of recognition, and it's an energy of healing. Like I said, this is an energy of wishes coming true. Okay, things that you've wanted to accomplish coming through. And I feel like the reason why that's the future possibility is because some of these people are the main reason why you haven't been able to accomplish the things that you've wanted to accomplish. Like I said, some of these people are like smiling in your face and never supporting you behind the scenes. But even further than that, some of these people are smiling in your face and then talking shit about whatever it is that you're trying to do. She really thinks she finna be a singer. She could hardly carry a note, but she at the talent show supporting you. Go girl, sing that song. Whitney would be so proud. But when you're not around, she can never be Whitney. Like, what is you? She really thinks she's gonna be signed. No record label will sign her. Like that type of energy. But it's because you're surrounded by that kind of energy that you haven't been able to get to where you're trying to go. Because you have all this negative energy permeating your manifestation. You have all this negative energy clouding your positive energy. Okay? So, what's at the root of this? We have the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is the energy of planning for expansion, like putting down the groundwork. This is an energy of making choices. It's an energy of taking the road less traveled with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, for me as a reader, typically means that the universe is going to be taking care of you, going to be lavishing you, putting you in the lap of luxury, making sure that your needs are met. But also what this means is that this could be the position that you're about to be in. The Queen of Pentacles is like an heiress. She has her own money. She is very well taken care of, but she's also a nurturer. And so the people who she loves and cares about, her family, they're very well taken care of because she got it. She got the bag, okay? So there are some choices, or there's some planning, some groundwork that has to be laid out in order for you to reach this energy of abundance. But you are definitely about to get that. Just like the channel message said, 818. 818, new cycles are starting. You need to be opening up to the possibility of receiving abundance from wherever it may come from. You may be expecting, or you may not be expecting unexpected wealth, but it is definitely a possibility for you. Okay? So stay open to that because it's coming. All right. So what happened in the recent past for you all? Sun. Okay, I actually like that as the recent past energy. So this is the energy of freedom. This is an energy of innocence, clarity, vitality. Sunflower energy is an energy of abundance as well. For some of y'all in the recent past, y'all have started, I'm hearing this. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Y'all have clarity now because those dark clouds, those fake friends are gone. And so now you can see the road ahead of you much clearer. I feel like some of you all, now that they're gone, you're seeing like they were the problem. So if you didn't remove them yourself and the universe had to do it, you have this energy of gratitude. Like, damn, Uni, thank you. Because I didn't even know that they was hating on me like how they was hating on me. Like, The fuck? All right, let's clarify the sun though. Let's clarify the sun. Yeah, look. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Disharmony. You could see where there was tension. You could see where there was turbulence. You could see where people were insincere. Now that they're gone, there may have been some type of argument or exchange, verbal exchange, where once you cut them off, or once they separated from you, or once they realized like the relationship, friendship was over, they started telling their truth. I ain't never liked you anyway. You ain't that cute anyway. You think you bad, but you not. Might have been a lot of projection, a lot of projection with these people. You think you all that. I've never said I thought I was all that. You think I'm all that. Like, it might have been a lot of that energy. But now that they're gone, you're starting to see where your blockage was, that they were the blockage. Clarify this a little bit more. Yeah, and now you can move forward. Chariot energy, full speed ahead. All right. You have to get them squares about your circle. That's all. Oh, hatiness. Oh, hatiness. Oh, hatiness. Okay. You just had a few haters. You didn't know that they was your haters. You thought they was your friends. You thought they was your family. You thought that was bae, and it was not. But now you can see the truth. Okay, period. All right, so for the expected future, we have the Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands. All right, so the Two of Swords indicates stagnation, and it also indicates making head over heart decisions, okay? And so in the near future, you know what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands and this Two of Swords? This last situation has sharpened your discernment so much that it feels like you're able to see anything that could be problematic. Like, you have a certain level of foresight now. And so, like, for example, if you were to meet someone today, just having a conversation with them would let you know if this is another hater, or if this is somebody who you could move forward with, whether it's friendship, relationship, whatever the case is. But it's like these last situations and clearing these certain people out of your life have sharpened your discernment so much that just engaging with certain people just lets you know enough. Like, you just know what you need to know. Tell me a little bit more about that. Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. So manifestation energy, having the resources that you need to do what it is that you need to do, having all resources available at your fingertips. With the Seven of Pentacles energy being the energy of rewards, of reaping what you sow. But also an energy of evaluation. So it almost feels like I was saying with these conversations, like you're so easily able to dissect what someone is saying, if they're being manipulative, if they are who they say they are. It's like you're spiritually equipped. You have the tools spiritually to see what you need to see, to know what you need to know. That's crazy. Bottom of the deck is a Page of Cups. That's my little intuition card. Like somebody's whispering in your ear. You see the little fish? The little fish whispering to them like, yo, nah, this person lying. Nah. And that's like even with the channel message. The channel message literally said to think with your intuition. Think with your intuition. We're not just using our physical faculties, our brain, our thoughts. Like spirit has you going beyond that. Like your higher self is in control is what I'm feeling. Moving forward, your higher self is in control. So you're now thinking with your Ori, your highest version of yourself. I'm seeing like this energy of like bird's eye view. Like you're able to see, it's very Sagittarian energy, like a really expansive view of people, situations now. You've elevated in this interesting way. I love that. I love that. I love that. Like I fuck with that. All right, so let's see what Wagwan with you. All right. All right, so you say you a Cancer. How was this full moon for you, darling? It had me sleep. I'm not even a Cancer, but it had me tired. Yeah. What going on with you? How y'all feeling? Let's see. What is your current status? Hey, 9 of Cups energy is y'all's energy right now, okay? And then what's surrounding you? Okay, we're gonna elaborate on that. What's in your mind and the emotions? Period. And what's the outcome for you? Okay, we're gonna see why that is. Okay, look. Y'all not out of the woods yet. Y'all not out of the woods yet. So currently you all are in this energy of contentment, of fulfillment, maybe a certain wish or certain accomplishment has come true for you. Pero like, this is why I'm concerned, because in your surroundings, the 4 of Wands fell out, but it kind of fell out sideways and almost in reverse, which is the same energy that you had in the recent past, that you had the fake friends that we were talking about, you got clarity on. I feel like it might still be somebody in your energy that's not really fucking with you. Not for real. Not for real. Not for real. Maybe this might be some of the same people that are just still trying to be attached, still trying to contact you. Or maybe there's somebody that you have overlooked. Somebody who is not who you think they are. All right, clarify this 4 of Wands. Yeah, the Fool card. It might be someone who is new, who just entered in your life. They're not who they say they are. They might be a little bit karmic. Could be an Aquarius, could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. Clarify this Fool. Oh. Yeah. If there's a new lover in your life, or if you started a new job, somebody in a position of leadership or someone who, girl, I'm hearing right now, is someone gonna match my freak? Somebody gonna match my creep? Somebody gonna match my nesty? Somebody that y'all are having a very adult relationship with, or having, you know, you doing the nasty with somebody who you are on that level with, and who you think they are, and you need to not engage with them, because you're gonna be tainting your manifestation energy. This person may be tapping your energy, pulling your energy. You can book personal readings on SavySentient.com. This is for the collective. This person and this is the reason why I say this, because the way that you show up in your mind, the emotion and emotions is the Queen of Wands. So you're feeling very powerful. You're feeling very confident. You're feeling like you're that guy or that girl or that they, them, however you identify, you feeling like them right now. And that's a beautiful energy to be in. That's a very powerful energy to be in. But Queen of Wands energy's counterpart is the King of Wands, which is how this person is showing up. So this person, they may be a karmic to you, false twin flame type energy, especially with the Four of Wands in the reverse. And I really feel like whoever this person is somebody who's going to try to siphon or tap your energy, who's going to try to like live off of this powerful energy that you have. Like this is a soul sucker kind of energy. So I feel like you really need to be careful, because if you continue with this specific person, the outcome is justice in the reverse. So what this feels like is, just as you're getting into this energy where you're starting to see progress, where you're starting to see growth, where you have released these negative energies, these negative people, and you're starting to feel like things are on the uptick, there's still somebody who went beneath the radar. There's still somebody that you missed, or maybe someone who you purposely, willfully overlooked because they be matching your freak. But some of y'all might know, like, this person is also not it, but I'm having a great time. I'm getting my, needs met. So they can't go just yet. Okay. I lost a couple of y'all that was like, nope, I'm not letting them go because they got that good. It's fine. It's fine. It's not your time. But yeah. So there is still someone clinging on to your energy who needs to go. Tell me about this Queen of Wands energy, as how the collective is feeling in their mind and their emotions. Don't do anything. Don't you do it, because they're going to suck your soul. The Moon card. Okay. And the energy of the Moon says, be careful of seeing things that are not there. That's specifically what's on this card. All right, so that's about fear, illusion, hopes and fears. It's about duality. I'm getting two messages. So the obvious message is, like I said, this person's not who they say they are. So you, being in all of your power, need to acknowledge that they're not who they say they are. Don't disregard your intuition when it comes to this person, because the Moon card is intuition as well. So trust that. But also with this energy of duality, I feel like this could be the way people are seeing you too. So either you're showing up real confidently, but you're actually not, or you're showing up how you always shown up, and people don't know that internally you understand and you feel extremely powerful, or you're starting to come into the knowledge of your power. And so I feel like people are still going to try to play you, still try to treat you like you are who you've always been, but they don't understand. I'm getting Scorpio energy right now. That's crazy. Okay, so they don't understand that you have changed, that you have transformed, that you're different now, because they still see you as who you are. And you might even still be acting as who you are. But beneath the surface, you have this dark power that you've come into. Like, real Lilith energy, real dark mother energy, like really embracing your innate spiritual gifts, your innate spiritual power. And you might not talk about it. It's not something like that you might not go out in the world and be like, y'all know what, I'm a spiritual ass bitch, I just realized how powerful I am, I done manifested some shit. You might not even be talking about it, but you know what you know. And people are now looking at you like you still the same regular degular ass. Like you still regular degular, and you're not. and you're not. All right. So the energy here is really tap into that. The energy is, oh no, 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 no. Okay, and this is one thing y'all gotta understand. And I say this all the time. It's in my intro message for this video. I mean, for this channel. And I'm gonna make another one that's gonna say the same shit. Darkness is not a bad thing. Okay. A lot of people come into the spiritual community and they think everything is love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. You have to be very wary of people who only want to be light and be love, okay? Because everything in nature has balance. To be your best, to be your strongest spiritual self, you have to have balance. There are people out here who only do dark shit and their life sucks. Just pay attention to their life. You have to know when to lean into the darker shit, and you have to know when it's a time for love. Okay? You have to have balance. Either extreme can be detrimental to you. Okay? So don't go too far into the dark that that's just where you live at. And don't go so far into the light that you just try to fucking throw rainbows and butterflies at everything. Sometimes things have to be met with darkness. Sometimes things have to be met with love. There's people in this life that I was like, I never forgive. Fuck them. Like, and I recently have been forced into forgiveness of certain people. Now, some people don't deserve forgiveness. And that's when you gotta learn balance. There are some times, depending on who you are, you know, if y'all into magic, like I'm into magic, there are some times where you're gonna have to go in your bag and pull out some dark magic, where you're gonna have to do some death work on people. That don't mean that you live in that energy. If you have to do some death work, it might be on somebody who's a rapist or who harms children or something like that. That's when you go into the dark. When you're dealing with someone who's actively always harming you, you don't just love them and hope that that'll heal them. You have to learn balance. Okay? Everything in nature needs balance. Okay? So, not to go off on a tangent and not to linger on that too long, but definitely consider that. All right? Everything is not love and light, and everything is not darkness. So the outcome is in balance with the Justice card, like I said. If you all continue to engage with this specific person or specific people who you have overlooked, the result is going to be imbalance, because you allowed them to stay. You allowed them to siphon your energy. You allowed them to play in your face because they're fun, or because you don't like conflict, or because you can't say no to the D or the P. Okay? Clarify this as the outcome. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. The way to avoid this imbalance is to prioritize yourself and your healing and making sure that you are taken care of. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman energy. See the situation from another perspective and release what needs to be released. All right? So, let's go ahead and get some Moonology messages. Moonology, what message do we have for my collective here? The first one says, it's a time to give rather than to take. This is a new moon in Virgo card. And what this is about health. It is about routine and initiating or starting more healthy ways of doing things. Okay, so now is the time to give to yourself rather than to take the bullshit. Now is the time to initiate healthy routines as far as your spiritual practices, as far as your spiritual hygiene. Okay, because it is very unhealthy to let everybody and anybody have access to you. It is bad spiritual hygiene. All right, some of you all need to start taking spiritual baths. You need to start limiting the contact that you have with certain people. And when you come in from outside, you need to be taking salt baths. You need to be purging whatever negative energies that you've been around up off of you. Okay, so new moon in Virgo, it's time to start more healthy practices concerning your spirituality and maybe just in general. Okay, have a healthy routine, create a spiritual routine for yourself, as far as like connecting to your intuition and your higher self and your guides and all that. All right, look, it's a time for healing. The balsamic moon. All right, the future possibility was the star card, which is an energy of healing as well. So I really feel this, and I've been in this energy as well, of just like prioritizing myself, nurturing myself, creating boundaries. Okay, and just really giving more to myself and to my spiritual journey, to my spiritual practices, and freeing myself of those negative people, those negative energies that have held me back for longer than I've known for some of these people. So, yeah, it's a time for release and a time for healing. And what is the last message from the Moonology? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Yeah, so before the tower hits, for some of you it might not have happened yet. Be bold and make the first move. Cut off who needs to be cut off. Block who needs to be blocked. Leave that job that you need to leave. Leave that community that you need to leave. Could be a church, could be a community center where you, I don't know, volunteer, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Whatever is not serving you, be the one to leave it before the universe makes you leave it, okay? We don't wait for nobody. Don't play yourself. Because I was on the same thing. I was on the same thing up here waiting for somebody who, are you coming or no? Like, they wasn't coming. They wasn't coming. They was doing everything but making progress towards me. So that's when I had to leave them where they was. Let's not waste our time in 2025. Choose the things that choose you. As Rumi said, that which you are seeking is seeking you. If I gotta push, if I gotta prod, if I gotta force, if I gotta beg, if I gotta cry, like if I gotta do all of that, I don't need it. I don't want it. If you're not coming to me willingly, if I'm not the priority, then what are we doing? Not a damn thing. Find somebody else to play those games with. All right. So let's get some rebel messages while we talking spicy. Since we talking spicy, let's get some rebel messages out here. Rebel, rebel. Talk nice or don't. I don't care. But please tell my collective what they need to hear. No more confusion. Literally, that is supported in the astrology. Okay, you got to see clarity. Look, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. That's what the card says. Don't fuck it up by holding on to things that you need to release. Don't fuck it up by having people around you who don't support you, who don't love you, who won't uplift you, who talk shit about you, who are trying to block you. If it is not clear, if it is not direct, if it is anything that's confusing you, is not of your highest, is not of your highest timeline, is not of your best good. If it's confusing, it's an agent of chaos, and you need to leave it where the fuck it's at. All right, rebel, talk nice or don't. Detox. What I say? Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Clear up your energy. We're detoxing 2025. All right? Detoxing. Clear out anything that is toxic to you. With a hot dot. With a one dot. Okay? And what is the last rebel message? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Okay? All right, so if you ever believe that you can't, fuck that. And believe that you can. Okay? We're not doing can't in 2025. All right? We're not doing negativity in 2025. We're not doing coulda, woulda, shoulda in 2025. We're just going to do the things. And if it don't work out, at least we can say we tried. We did that shit. And if it do work out, we did that shit. Don't build yourself up to me, my boy. All right, so let's get a witching hour oracle or two. Come on, witching hour. I love this deck so much, especially when we're talking about spiritual things. Especially when we talk about magic and power. This is the deck. What we got? The initiation. Love it. A sacred test. And I've really been feeling that energy, especially with this last situation. Some of you all were tested. And even the people who you were dealing with were being tested, because it could have gone another way had they made the right choice, had they chose to be supportive of you or to be a part of your life, etc., so on and so forth. Like, this was a test for everyone involved. All right, we also have deep being, self-love and acceptance, because you have to choose yourself. When nobody else will choose you, you choose you. Okay? And cast the circle, raising vibrations. All right? We are raising the vibrations. Like, this is so accurate right now. Because I cleaned my house. I got rid of some clutter. I got my desk all clear. Like, everything is everything. And then the last card is to the grave. Secrets. I don't know about that one. Maybe some things have transpired that you're going to take to the grave. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that you knew you shouldn't have been dealing with. Your friends all hate this person. You gave them another chance, but they didn't know that. Take that to the grave. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some cards from over here. Yeah. I got my song oracles, because we got to do the song oracles. Yeah. That's what I'm finna do. Clean. Yeah. Get your space together, y'all. Your home should be, when you come into your home, you should feel so safe and so elevated and so lifted as soon as you step into your space. So when you come out from the world and it's all ghetto out there and full of sticky, negative energy that people try to attach to you, when you walk through your door, some of that shit should fall right off. And then you should go take a shower and take a salt bath, and the rest of that shit should fall right off. And then you should wrap yourself in white. Thank you so much. You should wrap yourself in white after that shower and relax and pour into yourself. Okay? That's what you should be doing every day. This is how your house should feel. This should be your safe zone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these witching oracles, starting with the initiation, a sacred test. The keywords are sacred test, a worthy gamble, being prepared to risk it all. This is the energy of the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior, perseverance energy. Okay, and this card says initiations have been used for thousands of years. They represent your willingness to be prepared to risk everything to obtain greatness. And they also challenge you to see if you're ready to embrace the path before you. They aren't meant to be easy or fun. They're a test of your character, determination, and courage, and of your ability to face and overcome unexpected challenges. You may throw your hat in the ring and fail despite how hard you trained or prepared, but that is the gamble required. You are not guaranteed to win, but you are guaranteed to lose if you don't try. Didn't I just say that? At least we could say we tried, and if we win, and then we won. Come on now. If you're in a period of initiation, or you will be soon, the universe is challenging you to see how well you can handle your circumstances. Like finals in school or an entrance exam, you must prove that you are ready to embrace the bigger challenges that come with bigger goals. Your situation requires you to be calm, confident, logical, strategic, and to stand your ground in the face of adversity. The more positive side of this card is that initiation means the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one. Many of your current obstacles are coming to an end. Therefore, there is also a card of hope. This is also a card of hope and good things to come. Y'all about to step into a cycle of so much abundance and growth and visibility for some of y'all. Some of y'all want to be very visible. Some of y'all want to be on public stages. And letting go of certain people was the test. That was how you proved how bad you wanted it. If you could choose yourself over these people, then that was the correct answer. That's how spirit knew that it was time for you to elevate, to move on up to the east side, to that deluxe apartment in the sky. That's how they knew. Okay. And because you chose yourself over everything, Janae, happiness over everything, because you did that, they was like, oh, she ready. He ready. They ready. All right. And so deep being is the card that comes out next. Self-love and acceptance, ownership of uniqueness, and self-sovereignty. Ten of Cups, the sun, and the world are the tarot companions. All right. Rejoice. If you receive this card, it's because you have found or are very near to finding the light at the end of the tunnel, baby. You have done the work required and have met and overcome your challenges. As a result, you are coming into a period of deep awareness, self-love, self-sovereignty, and understanding of who you are as well as who you're becoming. This card is a card of peace and spiritual and emotional fulfillment. You have embraced all things that make you you, and you are not apologizing for the parts of you that others may not like or understand. Deep being represents harmony and is a positive card no matter where it appears in a reading. In a reading about love, you can expect a joyful union. This is a positive sign for new love, finding deep connection in existing love, taking your relationship to the next level, or starting a family. In a reading about wealth, you can expect to find financial stability. In a career reading, this card means that you are in a good place and your current career will lead to happiness for many moons to come. If what you're reading about is related to a dispute or a problem, this card is a sign that your troubles are coming to a happy end and all will be well soon. Okay, so I feel like the hardship might have been the initiation itself, because you chose yourself. Spirit is saying, now you're getting the prize. Now you're getting all the good things. Only the good, the good, the good. All right. And we have cast the circle, raising vibrations. Now, when I was talking about like cleaning your house, organizing, getting rid of stuff, you even had the rebel message that said detox, get rid of some stuff that you don't need, get rid of friends you don't need, shit like that. That's how you raise your vibration. that saying that cleanliness is next to godliness is not, just something cute to say. It's like actually the facts. The cleaner your environment, the cleaner your friend group, the cleaner the spaces, your energy, the closer to God you are. The more you can hear the divine, you can hear your spirit team talking to you, the more connected you are. Lower vibrational entities, they love clutter, they love dirt, they love depression, they like that kind of energy. Okay, so cleanliness is literally next to godliness. So that's how you raise the vibration of your space. So let's see what this card is about. Period. If you live in fear, you will suffer every day. When you walk in faith, you'll be blessed in every way. Period. All right, so number 18, cast the circle. It's funny because the angel number Spirit gave us was 818, and here we have 18 again. All right, so raising vibrations, sacred space, taking the extra step, as in don't skip this step. And the tarot companion is the Seven of Pentacles, which actually did come out in this reading. And it's about evaluation, rewards, and reaping what you sow. All right, so casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work. This practice is how a witch guards their magic, protecting them from outside influences that would rather not see them succeed. But the circle also amplifies a witch's power. It's a container that acts like a battery, giving you the energy you need to see real results. Casting a circle is a step that should not be avoided. This card is guiding you to do things the right way, avoid cutting corners, and follow established order of things. You may be anxious and seeking ways to skip ahead of the hard work or shorten the amount of time that you need to succeed, but doing so will hurt you in the end. Essentially, this is a measure twice, cut once card that ensures that you have what you need before you're getting started. You may require additional resources or skills, or should consider continued learning. Taking these extra steps will help ensure that you are properly prepared for the goals you are about to take on. If you're reading this about relationships, receiving this card is a sign that you should not push the other person at this time. Patience, compassion, and understanding will benefit you greatly in the long term. All right? So don't rush, okay? Don't rush. Learn what you need to learn in order to do something right, okay? If you're doing some type of magic, do your protection first and then do the spell work. Like they said, if it's a relationship, don't try to force nobody to be something to you that they don't want to be. Let them figure it out. And either they will or they won't, if you allow it. Because by the time they decide that they will, you might just be like, I won't. But I won't now. You took too long, sorry. All right, so the last card says to the grave. And I'm really interested on why that particular card came out, because it kind of mimics the tarot reading. Like everything was positive, positive, positive. And then it was like, but here goes a warning. Here goes a warning, though. All right. And so these oracles are kind of doing the same thing. Like it's up, 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 up. But here goes a warning. Oh, I like this, though. All right. So the keywords to this card says secrets, a need for discretion and strategy. The tarot companion is the Emperor. So remember when I was saying earlier that you might be feeling really empowered, but it might be something that you're not really talking about, or you might, the Moon and the Queen of Wands energy. Y'all remember that? This card kind of mimics that message. So some of you all might, be tapping into the magics, but you're not telling everybody, like, I'm a witch now. Or I've elevated, I've gotten this level of spiritual enlightenment, or I know these things now, I've studied these topics now, I can do this, I can manifest that. Like, you might not be saying those things, even though you now know that you can do these things. All right, you might be keeping it close to your chest. All right, so Spirit is confirming, like, everybody don't need to know what you know. You don't need to tell everybody what you could do. Okay? I've been on that type of time too, because I didn't have to hex a person or two, and they don't even know that I'm a witch. Because why are you playing in my face? Why are you playing in my face? Some racist girl at my job. She need to stop fucking playing with me. Hey, Kiki. But yeah, to the grave. There's a lot of pressure in today's world. Social media is a wonderful tool that has paved a way for increased connection worldwide, but it also has pressured many to put their life on display in search of more likes, engagement, even fame and fortune. Sadly, social media is but a reflection of everyday life. Many face pressure to do more, give more, and be more for those around them. You maybe feel forced to explain yourself or how you spend your free time. However, your time is what is important. However, your time and what's important to you are yours and not theirs. So you don't have to share it. Remember, it's okay to keep some things to yourself without feeling guilty or as though you must give all you have to others, including those closest to you. In romantic relationships, there can be an expectation that intimacy means that you should know everything about someone, but no one needs to have 100% of you. It's okay to share something with that one friend that you might not share with another, or have a secret between sisters that your partner doesn't know. This card urges you to exercise discretion. Hold things close to your heart for the time being. Goals and dreams need darkness and security while they are fragile and vulnerable. This sacred time allows you space to build strong foundation to support you when you're faced with criticism, questions, and flat out attempts to break you down and break down what you've built. The time will come for you to reveal your plans, but for now, take comfort in the security of your secret. Ooh, so keep it close. Keep it close. Okay. So, yeah, you're doing things, you're growing, you're prospering, you're becoming that bitch. And bitch is gender neutral. You're becoming the one. All right. And in the meantime, for the time being, just, enjoy it. You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to tell everybody about it. You don't need to tell everybody that, you met your spirit team and this person on your spirit team and everything is lit and you just love this, journey that just enjoy it. Tell it to yourself. Tell it to your guys. Like, I really love y'all. I really appreciate y'all for coming down here and fucking with a player. Thank you so much for helping me elevate. Thank you for getting all these negative people out of my energy. And I'll give a little gratitude to the team. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't need to tell everybody about that. So let's get a postcard from Spirit. And those of you all who are interested, I'm going to pull a couple of song oracles because they're my favorite. You did? Isn't it great? I love my spirit homies. I need to get their altars together because I've been slacking on my pimping. But with or without an altar, they there. So, sometimes we don't got it in us. Sometimes we just need a break. But that don't mean that they stop fucking with you. But get your altars together. All right. So your postcard from Spirit says, "Dearest you, there are times that you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map that you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. This isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's showing up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you'll always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust and carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits." All right, so this card is basically saying do things differently this time. We continually go through cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles, but sometimes things don't work how we want them to work. And then we go back into another cycle and try to do the same shit all over again. We're not doing that. Spirit is saying throw away the map from the past and just allow your spirit, allow intuition, allow your guides to take you where you're going to go. Okay. Also, there was a message of being responsible for your part in things. You're the one choosing to make the same decisions over and over and over again. Take accountability for the fact that your choices may not have been working for you. And then again, let your spirit, your intuition, your higher self guide you this time. Stop trying to make decisions with your human brain. All right? Trust in your spirit. All right, so I'm going to do a couple of song oracles. And then I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry. All I ate was an apple. And some water. All right. All right, so what songs may resonate with this reading for my collective spirit? Lose Control, Teddy Swims. I lose control when you're not here with me. Somebody might be feeling this way about you. Ooh, okay. Somebody feels like they lost control when you stood in your power and cut them off. I feel like somebody in your circle, somebody thought that they had you in the palm of their hands. They thought that they thought that they had you stuck. And maybe for a time that they did, or if you're anything like me, Gemini gang, we say things and we have a certain charm that makes people feel maybe more comfortable than they should. That makes people feel like they got us and they don't. But whatever the case, somebody feels like they thought they had you for real, and they did not have you like they thought they did, or they did have you, but you woke up. Gemini move, right? They did have you, and then you woke up, and you was like, psych, psych, no. All right, so what's the next song? Free Mind, period, by Tim's. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. All right, Free Mind. This is the piece that I cannot. Y'all know the song? Okay, so some of you all were in this energy of overthinking. And just like this reading has kind of been saying, like, y'all have released control. Y'all have just let the situation be what it's going to be. You have cut off certain people. I'm sure that for the majority of the people who are going to watch this or who are watching this, there are certain people in your life that you did overthink about. Some of them might have been family. Some of them are people who have been in your life for maybe as long as you've been alive. And it was hard to let go of them because you're like, this is my people. Like, they wouldn't do that. That's not how they feel about me. But their actions are saying something completely contrary to what you're intuitively feeling, what they're saying. But their actions are really saying fuck you. And so some of y'all may have overthought it until eventually you freed your mind. You released trying to fight for them mentally. And you just let spirit cut them off, or you cut them off. And now your mind is completely free. It's completely clear. It's completely good. Okay? So let's get the last song message. And if there's any songs y'all like to see in this oracle deck, I do take requests. There's a few cards in here that came from y'all, but for the most part, they're channeled songs. All right. So what is the last message? Nothing is connecting. Let's try that again. What is the last song message? Okay. None of your concern by Janae Aiko. I've been hearing things and seeing things, and so it seems you're moving on from me. Okay. But that's none of your concern anymore. It's none of your concern. Some of y'all are feeling or should be feeling like whoever you had to cut off, whoever you had to let go, they're none of your concern, or vice versa. People are checking for you, looking for you. Why you don't call me? Why you don't talk to me? Blah, blah, blah. And your energy has to be, that's none of your concern. Who I'm with is none of your concern. Where I'm at, none of your concern. Oh, you just saw me post a picture of me on an island, kick back, crystal blue waters, drinking my little umbrella drink. Where I'm at, it's none of your concern anymore. It's none of your concern. Okay? It's none of your concern, okay? So release yourself from having to be concerned about people who don't serve you, and release yourself from telling people your business, because that's none of their concern. They don't need to be worried about you. All right? Period. Okay. So that is the reading, y'all. That's all I got for y'all today. I hope that this was helpful, insightful, entertaining at the very least. If it resonates for you, let me know in the comments below. If it resonates for somebody you know, is this somebody's situation you know, send it to them. Girl, this is for you. You need to listen to this. All right. But yeah, that's the reading. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you, SG. Until the very next time I read for y'all, which will probably be tomorrow. Make sure that y'all subscribe if y'all have not already. But I wish y'all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.